Another one going off to auction. Just struggling to find the money. That is actually unbelievable. I shouldn't have attempted to go around there, but then again, park that there. It's like you're in a jet. I mean, or we just drop the price quite a lot.
I mean, the only reason I've left it where it is because it's not really ready to drive away. So
yeah,
when it was ready,
but at least if we know that we could get a dipper out of someone, there's something lined up, then because we're getting so many cars now. I mean, I've got 4 or 5 more that are agreed that I've just got to book in.
Yeah. Yeah, that restricted performance was due to a glow plug or something that Stefan sorted out. Oh, right. So that should be clear and drivable. So it could be auctioned without.
We'd have to get a refund from Causeway then.
Yeah, but do you want me to see if I can sort that out? Because obviously, if they say no, it's a special order, then it's 400 odd quid you spend.
Can do. Yeah. Well, ask them the question. Don't necessarily go ahead and do it, but
yeah, see if we can.
Just had a lovely subscriber, Carl, come in. He came in last week because he wanted to buy tickets for the raffle site, but he couldn't get it to work. And he's brought us in a load of exclusive
gold keyring.
We've got a gold keyring from Land Rover Orlando. It's quite nice. I thought it was a whistle, but it's not. It's just a fancy keyring. And he's obviously a Land Rover fan. He's been to America. He's got some dealer plates and metal signs. Look at that. What's that? No, it's a 90, isn't it? I thought it might be a Series 1. And then Triumph Bonneville. That you thought might look nice around the garage. So thank you very much. Sophie will have that at home, I expect. She's obsessed with America. She thinks she's part American. I don't know what she thinks. I think maybe, I don't know why. She thinks she's from North Carolina. Or maybe someone in her family was at some point, and she should live in America. I'm like, please do. When Mark, the builder, first met Sophie, he's like, oh yeah, Sophie seems nice. She's Australian, isn't she? Just because she's got that daft accent.
The question intonation.
Yeah.
Right, I'm bringing my smart car in now. So went to bring the smart car in to show it on charge. I'm like, there's a Land Rover in the way.
We can do it getting that Land Rover back down the farm because my dad wants to use it down there. That's why you won't use it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So maybe if you could load
the beam on.
Maybe we could do something to.
I've done a full 4-quarter shuffle. I was going to come and ask you what your thoughts are on putting cars at an angle on the workshop side, but I've just done it anyway.
Fair enough. Well,
just
space and they fit in all right.
Yeah, it was just to make it so it's nice and clear on the forecourt. It looks like we've got lots of room now. And bring the smart car in because it's only got 15% battery on charge.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll get that loaded up, take that down, and whiz on back up. Is there anything down at the farm you want brought up, or just put it back up in my own car? I can take the battery down for that Merc and go through that Merc if you want, see if I can get the roof working.
That'd be very good.
I'll spend a little bit of time down there then and see if I can get that working.
I booked in the recovery truck to come here. What you might need to do is take a jump pack and see if you can get that going. I'm going to bring it back here tomorrow to sort out the injector because we'll probably sell it, we're not going to use it, but if we send it, no one's going to want to buy it with a injector leaking back.
Okay, I've got, I'll dig out my injector pullers and stuff like this evening. Injector cutter.
For wings.
Sweet.
Yeah, I've got a list of things that wants to go to auction and whatever.
Have you just bought this Discovery, have we?
What's that?
This Discovery out here?
Not that I'm aware of. Oh no, that's warranty one, I think. This is the warranty
Yes.
Or
DPF. I'm trying to think of one of those that we haven't had an issue with, and I couldn't think of one.
I know. But we need to get the Met Clean DPF cleaner thing.
Yes, good point. This one.
But I mean, if we can get this one, I mean, no, they've got a solution. But if they want, within a day, we can drop it up to Mobile Eco Tuning. They will blast it through and dry it out in the space of about an hour, it sounds, or a couple of hours.
Okay.
And then you put it back on, completely cleaned out.
Do you want to try that?
Can do, yeah, if they can get it off.
Yeah.
So I suppose it depends with some DPF. Some of them are on the manifold, aren't they, or
They've
whatever.
already done bloody half a dozen of them already, so we've at least taken 2 off.
You got the keys out?
Yeah, both keys are on the boot.
Another one going off to auction. Funny enough, we were talking about this in our Motor Trade Mentors podcast this morning with Nick. That this is something that would be tempting to have some profit out of this. Because we've only given 750 quid for it. But it's an old car, isn't it? It's probably worth, if you were to put this on a forecourt, someone's forecourt, it'd probably be like 3 grand. Now, we could get my other half, Sophie, who likes to sell this sort of stuff, to do it for us, but there's bound to be some problems with it, stuff like that. I would rather just let it go to auction, let someone else buy it, and have a potential to make profit out of it. Just get it out of our lives, even if we just get our money back. The kind of flow of the business is more important to me currently. This sort of stuff needs to be out of my sight, so nice stuff like this can arrive. We're buying, like, tomorrow we're spending like 40 grand on cars. Today we would have been spending 15 grand, but we had to reschedule. Thursday, another 30,000. It's just spending so much on cars bought for more stuff at the moment, which is amazing. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm not even looking at auctions really at the minute because we've got so many nice cars being offered to us. Just struggling to find the money, so we're having to move stuff. We're going to send some of our overage stuff. Now I should talk about overage because I put it in my Facebook. So this 308, I put a few cars in my Facebook part exchange group, Shifting Metal PX Gold, which you can join, feel free. Just saying like overage stock, and someone's like, overage? That's a weird saying. But overage just means we've had it over 90 days. If that's our cut-off date, which I think is a fair cut-off date, it's what a lot of people use, that considering it overage, if we've got no signs of it selling, it's not doing us any favours by staying here. In fact, the way you should really work out whether a car is overage or not is work out all your overheads, divide that by how many cars you have on your pitch, and that gives you a daily price for the car, which, let's say, I think we worked out ours at £25 per day per car, and figure out what your profit margin is, and it soon eats that up. So if it's sat there advertised as part of the furniture for 3 months and it hasn't sold, it's not doing you any favours anymore. It's lost you money by being there, because if it was a different car that was more desirable and better suited to your area, you could have sold it 4 times over in that same 3 months, if not more. So cut your losses, get rid of it, and that's what we're doing. So the 308 is going to go today because that's been there for ages. We bought that privately through Cars Bought For More, but no one really wants it. I've offered it to the trade, no one wants it. Just going to auction now. So same with this, and then we've got a couple down the farm, some real cheap part exchanges. But the only downside with this is I've got to go and sit in the office and put all the information in, mileage, age, pretty much the ins and outs of a Dux, a Noose, all the services, dates and all that sort of stuff. So that's what we're going to do now. Good morning, it's Tuesday, it's about 10 o'clock now. We are heading off to go and buy another Cars Bought For More car. We're heading down to Exmouth to see Dean, and we're going to pick up a Skoda Octavia VRS, hopefully. Crazy traffic this morning, so I'm taking a bit of a scenic route to get us to the motorway, get down there, get it picked up, and then get back, because it's only one of 3 Cars Bought For More cars that we're buying today. So we're going to Exmouth. Dan's on his way up to Cardiff to pick up a Clio. And then this afternoon, around about 2 o'clock, we're picking up a Audi Q7 from my ex-brother-in-law, actually, in a bizarre roundabout way. It's still a Cars Bought For More inquiry, believe it or not. So yeah, we got 3 to buy today, and the real problem with this at the minute is I'm buying loads of stock via Cars Bought For More, which I absolutely love. I'm getting a real buzz out of buying from subscribers, people using the Cars Bought For More service now, more so than auctions. Getting a bit fed up with some of the auctions that I'm buying from and just some of the headaches we're getting. The only problem is I'm making people lots of offers that I think are decent offers on their cars. We're getting lots of inquiries and lots of them are accepting, and I'm just running out of money. So this is it's not the first time, but it's one of the few times I'm really having to concentrate on cash flow. I'm thinking, right, if I pay for this on that day and got money coming in on this day, just trying to make sure that I can service all those payments, which probably isn't the most sensible way to do everything, but we'll be fine. There's always fallbacks, plan B, OnlyFans or whatever, if I need to raise some money quickly.
What?
We should have 3 cars for you to look at today. Then tomorrow, we've got what day is it tomorrow? It's Wednesday tomorrow, isn't it? So Tuesday today we're buying 3. Wednesday, I don't know if we have got one. We might not have one. I think maybe we have, but I can't remember. But I think potentially we've got 1 to buy tomorrow. And then Thursday we're picking up a Mercedes GLE, the big boy. I've never had one before, so I'll be quite excited to see that. That's not too far away. It's only over in Glastonbury, and other Cars Bought For More. Yeah, just going to hit the road and just spend about an hour thinking on how I'm going to juggle all the finances to make sure that we've got the money, which cars are going out, which aren't, and all that sort of stuff. Although yesterday, Jason did sell the Jaguar XKR, so that's going out. We've sold the Audi A7, so that should be going out fairly soon. And yeah, there's a few things happening, so feeling quite positive about it all. Anyway, we'll see you when we're at Dane's Gaff. Right, arrived. I think I better put my handbrake on this time. Nice view of the sea, look. Very nice. So, yeah, here we are then.
About 2.5 years.
You've had it about 2.5 years?
Yeah,
Have you changed into something else now, or
no,
just
I've got anything else yet.
just getting rid? Yeah. Yeah, I do like these. They're really nice inside, aren't they? There's no no. You get a can of what's it or something, do you?
A pheasant broke the radiator.
Oh, right.
Replaced, unfortunately. It looked like a wheel nut in there.
Typical Devon car.
Jacks up the front of it.
Oh yeah, right. Lift under that bit.
Yeah, it's under there.
Yeah.
Number plates.
Lovely. Oh, you better not forget the handbrake. Just got out one where you got an electric one.
Oh, have you? Yeah. Got any? I've seen the others. They're leaving there all the time.
Oh yeah. Well, it drives as you'd expect. There's certainly nothing obvious jumping out at me, it drives as it should do. Lovely. Very happy with that. I want Dean's view. You can't really see it today because it's quite misty, but what a view out there to, I guess it's Exmouth Bay. I don't know. Jason's nodding, I think it is. Very nice. You have no idea either. Pleasure. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching as well and for using us. Right, what a lovely guy Dean was. Not only is the car as described, not only did we get a great price, Dean says that we offered more than anyone else could as well, which just gives me I just feel so good about it. It's so nice that we've cut out the middle people. We've got a great price. We've got a great price. Dean's got a great price, and he's even supplied us with drinks, and I forgot to bring him a mug even, and I need to sort that out. We are on our way back now. We're just driving past CTC, the Marine Training Camp, where our Royal Marines are trained. been in there before, actually. Had some friends in the Marines and been down to their bottom field. I'm sure there'll be some Marines watching, and it was impressive watching these young lads climbing up and down the ropes and dropping into this freezing pit of water and doing it all. I couldn't even consider it these days. Anyway, I have sent payment for Dan as well, who's picked up the Clio in Cardiff, so that is 2 of 3 of today's cars bought. Yeah, we just got the Q7 to pick up later, which is slightly over my normal rules. I think it's a 2016 and it's on 102,000 miles, so it's slightly higher on the mileage than I'm trying to buy these days. I'm trying to go 100,000 miles, absolute maximum, but as I say, it's someone I know, and yeah, it's a nice thing, good spec, and will have been well looked after. We bought from them previously. As I say, it's my ex-brother-in-law and his partner. We had a Honda from them before, which I have to admit did not sell very well, and I hope this won't be the same case with this one. I think the Honda was nice low mileage, but it was a petrol, 1.8 petrol perhaps, automatic. I can't remember if that made the tax a bit high. It was nice black silver alloy wheels, but it wasn't like, it was comfort spec, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't really that flashy, and it did stick around for quite a while. We sold it eventually. This, the old Octavia VRS pulls well. This thing is, again, it's not like a, I don't know if it's an S-Line actually, but it's got the small alloy wheels, things like that, I'm fairly certain. So I think it'll be an absolutely lovely thing to drive. But we will see. We'll see that before the end of the day. We're picking that up at 2 o'clock. We will be back about 12:30. So yeah, catch up with you then. I didn't do the cool pattern. No.
I was wondering, what is that? Like, is it the carpet bit? I guess they've just had.
Yeah, it's where they've had the cover on it.
Oh, yeah.
I think what someone's done, they've damped the carpet and then just pushed the cover straight down on it, and it's left the imprints. Looks cool because it's still got the Mercedes propeller. So I might do the same actually. I might soak the carpet and then put that back on top of it. They keep coming to us at the moment with this wrap. The last Mercedes that we had, is it C-Class, the estate one that we've got, that had all the wrap around here, obviously around this bit, and then there's some going along the sides here. I even said to Jason, it's like, oh, do you want me to leave that on there? Because it would make the customers feel like they've got a brand new car. And then he was like, no, I'll peel it off. And obviously where it's 10 years old, obviously where people slide things in and out of the car and whatnot, this shit became so brittle, and it was literally more painful taking that off than it was unpeeling the wrap off of the Land Rover. Like, it annoyed the hell out of me. So I was just like, no, I'm gonna leave it this time round. Just see. I have to clean that off in a second, but. Hopefully, the pattern will come back again.
Hello.
How's the Skoda?
Skoda's very nice. I do think it needs some brakes. Front discs maybe, it's a little bit warped when we got a bit faster, but that's right, we'll get it in a queue, get it cleaned through the workshop and all that sort of stuff. And then Dan should be back fairly soon, I would have thought, unless he's back already, with the Clio. I paid for that before we even turned up at the place, and we're about the same sort of distance away. I don't know where everyone is and what's going on. Yeah, busy morning. Good afternoon, Berrow Motors.
You okay?
Not too bad, thank you, yourself.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I was just ringing up an account payment. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Let me know how much it is, I'll give you a card details.
Alright, let's tap it all in then. It's only 52.78.
Cool.
But,
You can't do that much.
can't do that much.
Can't do that much, no. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Things really are bad. No. Okay, I've got the long card number whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Sense of humour, delete. No, that's something else. What I picked up was the Skoda that's at the front, but I couldn't get on the forecourt because there was another car here.
Stuff.
I feel like I've well and truly made it. Jason's just shared our reel for the video that goes out tonight, and the one person that's liked it so far, Mike Brewer,
Yes.
my best mate.
Hey.
What a ledge.
That's how I mate that you did a podcast with Mike Brewer. He's like, yes, that's amazing. That's like, you've actually made it. Like, yeah. Mike Brewer on the
Motoring
podcast.
royalty.
I was like, it was on his podcast as well, not the other way around. I was like, he came on your podcast. That's quality. Right, go and throw this all at Jason. Yeah. Car serviced every year on the dot. 14 service stamps and 29,000 miles.
Right, so 3 of 3 cars bought for more done now. So obviously you saw us get the VRS Octavia earlier. It needs to be clean, but what a lovely car. I think I can't remember, always forget I should say, how well they go. Like for a 2-litre diesel, very cool. Dan's picked up the very nice Clio from Cardiff that Mark's now cleaning. How clean is it, Mark?
It's not too bad in there actually, Joe. It's
It's
yeah.
got a really like funky interior, isn't it? I really like that actually.
Very nice.
29,000 miles. We bought it from a lovely lady. Unfortunately, her husband had passed away and needed to get rid of the car, and everything was being sorted out and whatever. So it's not the nicest of situations to be buying a car from someone, but it is helping them just solve a problem straight away, give them a fair price, get it sold. So it's quite nice to do it in that sense. I don't know if the private plate will be staying on, or if we need to remove that. I don't know. Jason's dealt with that, so I'll ask him in a minute. And then the last one is the, sorry to keep walking away from you, just the Audi Q7, which I haven't seen yet, but the lads have just arrived, so we're going to have a wander around. Good lord. It needs a good clean. I mean, I know where it's come from, which is like out in the countryside, but look at the wheels. Do you know the first thing I'm going to do with this, Toby?
Race it with the Porsche.
Race it with the Porsche. Porsche would ruin it. Take these roof bars off. Oh, they just. Maybe they'll clean. Oh, they. Oh yeah, they'll clean up and then they'll look fresher. To be fair, they just look rusty. But I don't think they are. I think that's just bug corpses and guts and whatever, maybe staining it all. It's going to be satisfying to see it clean, isn't it? Do you know what? I've never ever driven this generation of Q7, and I'm told you never tell me why my hair's like all over the place, do you? You just want me to embarrass myself to the 8 people that watch, don't you? I've never driven one of these, but I'm told they are very, very nice, and I mean, it is my sort of car, isn't it? In fact, I was suspecting this to have baby wheels. For some reason, I think when I put it into Auto Trader, I didn't see it in person, didn't see any pictures of it. every other one I saw had baby wheels, but these look quite nice. What size are they? Pirelli's 21s. Gee, it was a really big thing, and everyone's like, "Yeah, I've got 20s," and I just get them on a standard car, even bigger than that. That Audi A7's got 20s. I'm showing my age now, but all the rappers were like rolling up on 20s, and then we were like, "Whoa, they are huge wheels." Not anymore. Anyway, it looks very nice in there. Very nice indeed. Yeah. Last owned by a lady doctor. Call us if you'd like a lovely Audi Q7 on 102,000 miles. Let's go and find out how it drove. How was the Q7?
Oh, I love it. Radar cruise control on it.
Oh yeah.
So you just stay going.
Cruise along by radar.
There you go, Toby. You've got some meat on your wheels now.
Oh, paint doesn't look good when it get up to this height, does it? That's speed rash. We're just flying along the M5.
I think it's been
We need to remap this.
yeah.
Good job we didn't remap it before when Toby was just explaining to me how all the tread was worn away in the centre. I wonder if the tyres are over. It must be over here, I suppose. Oh my god, that is actually unbelievable. I thought it was going to be like nothing to show. I wonder if you can. You must be able to see that. It actually.
Can
you see it on camera?
probably.
I'd hope so. He's like, oh yeah, it's not quite down to the wear bars, but it clearly is. How overinflated was this tyre, Toby? Did he tell you what pressure was in it?
No.
You can see it caves in towards the middle. It's like you've been driving this on a train track.
I don't understand how it was.
You could get a fingerboard in there and use that as a half pipe.
I blame it on your air compressor.
Yeah. Fair enough. Wow. Yeah, well, it's a good job we didn't remap it with that bad boy. It's basically that was pumped up like a bike tyre. Basically, that was rounded. Can't get it by. We've got too many soul cars jammed up in the corner here that can't swing around. You get the raffle car out of here. Don't forget to buy your tickets. I'm sure there's still some left, but ticket sales are going very well. Only £2, buy 10, which is 20 quid's worth, and you get 5 for free, I think is the deal. So look at it. Whoops. The window will fly. It's not really a sold car space, but needs must. Got quite a lot of cars that need cleaning, which is good news. Well, it's not. I mean, good news is, I think Charlie might be back tomorrow. We probably haven't talked about the fact that Charlie's not here. He's gone to Canada or something. I don't know. He came to me with about a week's notice. He's like, I might be bang out of order here, but been offered to go on holiday to Canada. Can I go? And I was like, get out. Fired. How dare you? How dare you leave us? Hopefully he's had a lovely time. But there will be lots of cars for him to clean when he gets back, and I'll be like, whoosh, cracking the whip. Fun time's over. Back to work. This one especially needs to clean, especially now if we're going to take on Mike Brewer's advice, which is like prep everything to within an inch of its life before you even put a sniff of a picture of it online. Other than maybe in my story when I say I like doing my little cars, but for more stories. I was thinking we need to go and get the F-Type, which has just had its wheels done. I was looking at the pictures of that online and realised that in the pictures you could see there was, like scratches and stuff on the wheels, which looks rubbish, doesn't it? So we need to get it back, and it's going to need to be photographed again. So you can tell already that's wasted time, isn't it? Mike would be slapping me for that sort of behaviour. But we also haven't done a drive in it or whatever, and it's like possibly one of the more exciting cars we've ever had. So maybe we'll pop over to Western Wheels tomorrow, take something else maybe, and make some supercharged V6 noises on the way back. That'd be fun.
Oh well. Good job. That might buff off actually. I think that's the plastic off of this thing, isn't it? That one here. Damn. Just as we've sold that as well, and it's like ready to go, typical, but it might buff off, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. This is where I'm gonna I shouldn't have attempted to go around there, but then again, park that there. Like this is a one-way system, it doesn't. Right. Joy.
Sierra Tango 14. Whiskey Kilo Bravo.
On a bit of a revamp.
14th. Bloody hell. Any ideas at the minute? No, I know. Yeah. Okie dokie. Alright, we'll see you then. Cheers. Ta-da.
They're not looking at it until the 13th.
14th.
14th, yeah.
They've looked at it,
Yeah.
but they don't know what's wrong with it, so they've booked it back in again for the 14th. What's up next? I mean, I will placate them and we'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't know.
There's nothing we can do.
7 seats. I don't know what else we've got that's a 7-seater or anything. You know, I don't know if we could just lend them something nicer in the meantime, just as like, yeah, we understand, blah, 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 but...
Possibly.
Yeah.
Or set up Canberra.
Got a spider coming down. I'll just go back up.
The only thing I think is 7 seats is that Discovery Sport, but obviously that's 20 grand out of the car, and they do have a penchant for record stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's out of question.
It's just...
I will pick up that. Or a jogger.
Well, we've only got one left, haven't we, which is a brown one.
When's he picking up the black one?
Today, I'm going to have a take all the paperwork.
Alright, yeah, I'll placate them. Don't mind, I'll sort it.
I forgot to buy it back, we'll buy it
Yeah.
back. It's just...
Give us
not
till
really
next
the sort of-
Friday.
It's not really the sort of stock I buy now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
it's probably
they've
over
had
100,
the
isn't
best
it?
part of a year's use out of it with kids wrecking it. You know, there's a fair old lump of money. You know, how long do you think driving a car for a year is worth? With no worries about maintenance and... Yeah, alright.
Can you have a quick look and see which of these joggers is the black one? I don't know which. Oh, it's the next seat for
The brown one is TYB, CA22 TYB. Where are you taking them?
Huh?
Where are you taking them?
Well, they're already at the farm. So, I just need to take...
The black one's there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they obviously haven't got around to taking it then, have they? That's annoying, so we got Dan to bring the other one in first thing this morning and save me around. Oh, we have to take it down.
Brown one's there. And,
There's another? Oh, in the corner there.
if you're getting out, I'll give you a hand and I'll chuck the brown one in there.
Right, so we won't be able to take the Cayenne to the farm anymore. Bumholes, best laid plans. Thought Dan had already taken us to the farm, but obviously not. It's actually looking quite empty down here now, isn't it? It's definitely getting that way. These two things over here, they're my dad's vans, so that's nothing to do with me. Dan's, what's it, a Cube is only here when he's out driving with something else, which he is. That's his Fiesta next to it, which he's actually going to take a couple of days off next week to make progress, apparently. The last thing he needed was a clutch. We've sorted that, so should be putting it back together and having his... Can't believe how long that's been off the road. Incredible. We got the mini Clubman van thing, which is the one that, I don't know how much we talked about it, but it's got finance still outstanding against it from not the last person we bought it from, but from the person before, a plumbing company.
So it's a bit of an awkward thing. We send it to auction probably and get 3 or 4 grand for it, but it's got 1,900 quid owing on it. That person's still paying it, but it's just a very awkward, whatever this is why it pays to do your vehicle score checks and check whatever. I think we did, but it's another one of those situations where we must have checked and in our heads it was okay, and at a later date, obviously, when they came back to do the deal, it wasn't. I don't know what happened there, but you know, shit happens. That could probably do a going to auction. I let Sophie see if she could try it. That's the one that had the weird bumper thing on it. That's Mariva's, nothing to do with me. And the Mini from Bradford, does anyone want it? Because the guys at Transformotion were gonna... I wonder if that might have been our guy. Can't tell what that was or where it's going, but it's upset the horses over there. Anyway, yeah, the lads at Transformation, they don't really fancy it anymore, so fair enough. That's the Mini we got from Bradford. It had the really horrible engine. I wish we hadn't taken the engine out, really, because I would have liked to have just done a series of like testing different engine flushes to see what happened. Remember that sludge that was in there? Probably just get scrapped if someone doesn't want a project. These two are going to Bowen's garage today. And then we've just got the SL500 that the Transformation lads have done a transformation on. De-chavved it for us. You can have the car, but he's not having my Cherry Pepsi Max. Yeah, we need to do something like that. I suppose we could try and raffle it again, but now that it's a bit more standard, but the central locking doesn't work. The roof currently doesn't work again because it needs a new battery in the boot. I think Dan was going to do that yesterday, but he ran out of time, so we'll get that done. Other than that, we'll have nothing down here. We'll have to install a go-karting track. Right then, let's hop in the Mini Clubman Cooper S. Is it a diesel? What do you reckon? I can't remember actually. I think it is a petrol. I think I've driven it and it's quite... Yeah, well, there's no D on it. So it's just a Cooper S. It's been quite popular. Black wheels, which I guess we're going to do again, but they need refurbing, look. And, well, I guess just one. No, that one... Yeah, I mean, they've all got a little bit and a couple are worse than others, so we may as well just do them all. So yeah, we'll get that up to Western Wheels and we're going to go pick up our Jaguar F-Type, which we haven't really done any kind of content on yet, because I've stopped doing videos on individual cars like that really, because I don't think they're not the most popular videos. But I do still want to drive it and make some supercharged noises, so Toby can drive me. I'm not going to sit in the back like a, you know, whatever, I'm going to sit in the front, but you can still drive me. Let's go! So we've got to figure out how everything works. Right, volume on here. Oh, there's a volume thing there as well, yeah. That's probably better. Quick review. It's like you're in a jet. F-Type. 3 litre supercharged V6. Now with its... Oh yeah, that's my tray plate. So... Obviously the V8s in these sound absolutely amazing, but having driven this home the other night, the supercharged V6 is pretty revvy, and well, you either get like loud slapping V8 or you get like revvy supercharged V6. The V8 probably sounds better, but the supercharged might, I don't know, drive better. I do think this car does like to, or would like to slide very easily. But I mean, that was mainly because it was on mud. We're not even in track mode or whatever they call it. We'll let it warm up a little bit. They're very sporty and bucketed, aren't they?
But they're actually still like pretty comfy.
Yeah, mine's making a bit of rubbing back here, which is slightly annoying, but it's not too bad. I suppose I could. It is all electrically adjusted. You can pump the side bolsters up as well. So for you twist this little nizzle up here, look. You get on the nipple and give it a little twist. You can pump it up. Now naturally, I had to deflate mine massively, just in order to be able to fit in. See if it's squirming then, just going along. That is very annoying. Little rattle from above as well. We've got a nice panoramic roof, which is very rare, surely, on a coupe. I don't know about these because this is the first ever one I've ever owned. I don't know if they normally come with like brass paddles and things. Well, that's been added as an addition afterwards, I don't know. It's very cool in here though. Do you know what my favourite feature is? It's like this bin. I know it's not a bin, it's like a storage box because obviously it's a 2-seat coupe sports car thing. It wants to kill you. That's not even with the traction control off. We probably would have spanned 360 because my skills aren't very good. Oh, we haven't even put the exhaust button on yet. So I don't know if it makes a huge difference. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, it sounded like it made a... It's very raspy and raw and racy. And we haven't done over 30 miles an hour yet. Honestly, we haven't.
Because it wants to slide.
Well, it's cold tyres, cold, wet road. 340, I think, horsepower in this thing. Maybe 380. But yeah, it's very cool. I haven't paid attention to where we're going, so I can't remember. I think we've got to keep going down, haven't we? How fun is that? That's why you want a rear-wheel drive sports car. Until you wrap it around one of these lampposts, trying to look like the daddy. Oh, we got a AMG A45 up our butt now, in lime green. He doesn't want no smoke from the F-Type S. That's four-wheel drive though, isn't it? So probably pootled past us. Oh, it's a diesel. You ever been in a car that wants to like slide like that?
Not that much.
No. Bit of a shame about that dent there. I think the guy that we got it from, Lucian, I think he had a child seat in here. I think that's just pushed up against the dashboard. I wonder if we can get an upholsterer to sort of warm it up or put some moisturiser on it or something. It's nice though, isn't it? Oh, I was trying to figure out where the heated seats were, and I was like, oh, maybe it doesn't have heated seats. That seems pretty lame, because I couldn't find them on the door card, but I remember they're on here. So if you want a heated seat, Tobe, you just got to... And I think if you want to press it to swap... Oh, there we are. It makes quite nice, like, cracks and popples and whatever on the... Popples? Not even sure there's a word, but... on the overrun, but they are very muted, which I like a muted burble, but could be too muted to really enjoy. I forgot how like aggressive it is on the upshift. So knowing how like much it likes to step out from the rear when you give it some acceleration. See what you think now, when we... You feel that jolt? Yeah. It's quite dramatic, and I guess that's to make it feel dramatic. But if you were changing gear like that in a manual and you were like off, on, you would be spinning this car in pirouettes. Put it into, that's as comfy as it gets. You do still get quite a bit of road noise, don't you? But that's what I like. Cars that don't need you to put it into cruise control mode. It's just ready to cruise at any time. You just press the button and it's done. Another feature I quite like on this is the door handles. You know, it's the door handles, so they're like flush when you're driving along, and when you unlock it, they pop out and you kind of hook underneath and open it. That's quite cool. We've got blind spot assist as well, so if you look in your wing mirror now. Oh, what did I notice as well? This, because I drove it home after work, maybe the day we got it or the day after, and it's got auto high beam, which I have had on other cars before, but it's been really rubbish. I think I've had it on Mercs, but it was really, really good. I didn't even realise, because I'd just been driving through town, so I just thought it was on dip beam. As soon as we got onto the lanes heading towards my house, it came up to full beam. I'm like, that's weird. And then the car came the opposite way, and it automatically dips it. It wasn't quite like a Matrix. I haven't experienced one of those Matrix headlights yet. That would be quite cool, but still, nice feature. Can't decide. Oh yeah, maybe that's why. Couldn't decide if I felt a bit cramped in here. But my lumbar support was all the way out. In fact, no, that's pumping up. Oh yeah, so whoever's brought this over for wheels has pumped up the lumbar and pumped up the bolsters. So that's given me a bit more room now. I was getting flashbacks of driving my 911 all the way to Disneyland Paris, and I was just kind of cramped in and I couldn't quite get my legs outstretched at any point. And I didn't have cruise control on that either, so I couldn't even tuck my legs up. I was just constantly like doing all kinds of positions just to try and stay comfy. I feel like you might, if I try and move the seat back more, I have to bring the back up, because otherwise you can hear it squeaking, so I'm going to have to come up more upright. But I'm sure the seat could probably go down, but the more I go down, you've definitely got room, but you might have to live with it, a squeaking of the seat on the rear bulkhead if you want to be comfortable. And I'm not a huge guy. I am circumference maybe, but I'm under 6 foot, 5'11" something. Do you want to pull in the services and you can drive it the rest of the way back? Can do, mate. What I find slightly annoying is it will only do manual mode if you push it across into manual mode. You can't just be in drive and select some gears. It's quite quiet. Let's try the exhaust difference, see if there really is. So that's 2,000 revs. Can't say there's a huge difference. Of course, I get in Toby's side, now I've got to deflate it. Suits you, Tobes.
I mean,
You sound like my missus. That sounds bad. You should give it to me.
oh, it's one way.
Try not to write it off instantly. It's not all of them, but it looks like this one's got like a zigzag effect, doesn't it? One lane's out, one lane's in, one lane's out. Go on, Tobes, give it the beans! Woo-hoo! Little weekend toy, mate.
The spoiler on the back is automatic.
No, she can... Oh, has it gone down now, is it?
No. It's not that. I don't know if it like came on with the
Probably see.
speed.
Does that put it down?
Don't think so. Still see it.
It's interesting. We might have a problem with that, actually, because they were saying before, oh, was it? No, it wasn't this. We'll have to see. Maybe it comes up with the exhaust or something. I think it was the XKR that the other day, which is now sold, they said the whatever it's called, what's it called? Spoiler. Wasn't going down again, but I think that's because they'd wrapped the tray plate bungee around it. Probably as comfy as your Golf, almost as quick as well. Hasn't got the diesel torque, I imagine. Pop pop. I don't know if it was like popping like that before and we just didn't hear it because we weren't in a built-up area, or if it's because we put it in dynamic mode, it's done something.
That's how we started rattling.
Yeah, it's just got a bean can underneath it.
It's going in the washing queue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to need to be washed again for pictures again. This is why we need to follow Mr. Mike Brewer's advice, because this will need all new pictures and video again now that it's got nice wheels, because the wheels look horrendous in the other pictures. Just watch the curb, which doesn't help that someone's parked that there, so you can't really... Getting very annoyed when people are parking their cars. Oh bloody hell, we've got to swing round its older brother. Loads of room my side.
Hi.
Lovely. Dan said it was showroom condition. Looked very nice. Remember what the mileage was. Thought this smelled a bit damp, but it could have just been me smelling myself. Yeah, perfect. Another lovely car bought from All1. And, as I said earlier, it's putting right the wrong of last week. That sounds like it really dramatic. But all the problems we had with Santander Finance in getting this sorted. So, this was headache of the week last week. Some of you may remember, those of you who've watched. And now it's on our forecourt, or it's in the queue, ready to be washed. There's quite a few cars here, actually, in the queue ready to be washed. We have got Charlie back. You've probably seen him. Hopefully you've seen him. Although I can't see either of them right now. They could be having lunch. I do allow that sometimes. It might pay to get the likes of this, get plates on it and send it down the hand car wash. But first, let's get it on Instagram. Get out the way. Shazam, because we've got the Octavia over there that we got from Dean as well yesterday. Frankly, we've been out. What have we done? Dropped off 2 cars. I've sold 2 cars. Trade. Picked up another one from Wheel Place. What else have we done this morning? I can't believe it's 1:30 to be honest. I haven't even cleaned that yet. I'm sure they've been very busy. You can't have holiday and lunch.
Oh, no, you got it on camera as well. Brilliant.
Might pay to take a couple down to the hand car wash today, seeing as there's a couple more here now. Do you want to watch me pee?
Have you seen this Discovery?
Oh yeah, it's this Discovery that Mark. Who said about moving it?
I don't know.
Oh, my dad. My dad came in. What the hell? Yeah, my dad came in earlier and was like, oh, you better put a note on that. Disco up the road, so people don't know it's yours. I'm like, what disco? And he said, there's a disco up here. And the neighbours hate us for parking on this road anyway. How dare we park on a public road? Like phobic car there. I mean, to be fair, yours is dirtier.
I'm cleaning it inside.
Yours, this has more mud on it, but yours is consistently, as an overall. Yeah, I mean, I could see why you'd be annoyed. That was parked outside. It's nothing to do with us.
It's got free breadsticks.
He's obviously been off-roading. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, it's not us for once. Any breadsticks to go with your noodles for your lunch? Right, we need to jumpstart the Raffle Cayenne. It's gone flat while it's been parked here. We're about to go and store it down the farm. It's flat as a dodo, it would seem. So, going to use the trusty old JS 1500. Will this jumpstart a 3 litre diesel if I can actually get this cap off? We have got the bigger sister of this, the 3000 in the workshop, but thought I'd show you this one because there is going to be an offer. So hang around until we jumpstart this and I will tell you how you can get that. Boost it. Right, there you have it. JS 1500, there will be a discount code and a link to where you can buy this on eBay. Check those in the description, it's going to save you a pretty penny. Proper decent bit of kit. And even if you're not sure you're going to need it for jumping cars, it's really handy for charging all your equipment as well. This is only for a week, get it now.
The car, so
The boss isn't picking up. Okay, right, just try the office then. Hello, mate. Yeah, so we're here with the car. She's beauty. We've gone out for a little drive and stuff. No knocks, no rattles, no issues whatsoever. What do we do from now on then? Do we just get some details off? Okay, yeah. Got the V5, got a spare key. Well, she's got to find the spare key, so we've only got one key at the moment, but she says that she has got the second key. Just got to find it. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Just got to remember where a petrol station is around here. I'm pretty sure there's one down that way, but I'll find one.
it's a shame all this is getting a bit.
Yeah, see, a lot of them do that. It's like same with the chrome that go around, obviously window sills and stuff as well. You'll see them just turn really pitted and just go gross. But I reckon bit of polish, bit of compound, I'll get that back to normal. He says, you gotta have faith in yourself, I suppose, innit?
You're back. How's
Yep.
our Mercedes?
Yeah, it's alright. Mark drove it, Matt.
How's it around there then?
Yeah.
What's this? What's this, Toby? Why did you accept this? That's alright, isn't it? Yeah. I've had a GLE. Crack that badge. That's quite a nice thing. Lovely. Got a lot of 4x4s, aren't we? But you're meant to build it up thick at the edge so you can peel it off and whatever, but we had to be really tight with the spray, so. God, this is going to be a nightmare. I wanted to do the front grille as well, but we haven't got enough now. I have all it's alright.
Nice little arts and crafts project.
I'm annoyed. It's become 10 times harder and not as good because it's done wrong. But hey ho, stuff happens.
This is nice. Definitely benefit from a nice clean though.
That's pretty cool.
Can't go wrong with a 335D though. But I think the guy was saying that he's been offered a, he's only getting rid of it because his company have offered him a Porsche Taycan S. Can't really blame him for deciding to get rid of it.
Yeah.
He worked for the company that sells Jaguar Land Rover, all their seats. They just had baby versions of all the Jaguar Land Rover seats all over their office, like half-size versions. I did try to get one, but he didn't get my hints. World's most awkward. Well, it's the battery that I took out of there, but it seems very large and in charge. I didn't do anything then.
It definitely doesn't have any fuel.
Well, none of a lot of lights come on, but the fuel gauge doesn't even remotely move when you turn the ignition on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Where's Daniel?
He's in there making a tea.
No time for that. The plan is right in there. Do our best. quite as generous as as you might have thought. Or I'll unhitch it and I'll push it in with a digger.
Oh, right, okay.
Should we put a couple of pints of wood across? Have we got any spares?
I walk there another 300 tops and get the pulpit legs like half. Right. You got brace?
Yeah, you're right. If you haven't guessed already, it's the new gates for the farm. As and when we're about to take them down to PCL, Pollen Coatings Limited. Feels like you're like got that camera up my nose. Are you that close, or is it quite wide angle?
It's quite wide angle, but it's for the microphone.
I'm
trying to be as close.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So it's going to be the new gates for the farm, and take them down to PCL, get them blasted and coated. Right, see you at PCL then. I'll WhatsApp you the booking thing.
Yeah. I'd probably swap over to the other tray because it's quite small. The wheelbase.
Okay, yeah, fine, no worries. I'm going up to Weston to pick up the Taycan. Porsche Taycan.
Porsche Taycan.
Then we might do. We've got 4 we could potentially take to auction today, but we'll see how time goes because there's loads going on.
No worries.
See you in a bit. Right, as you can tell by the Barbie air freshener, we're in my new car. Not really, I wish. We are in, God, I don't even know how to start it. Do we press drive mode? Do we just put it into, we're into reverse. I am in a Porsche Taycan 4S. I've never driven one of these, never been in one. 2022 on 26,000 miles, not even that. Very weird drive select. We'll probably try and do a video on this. We're picking this up on sale or return. I haven't bought this. This is from Dave at Mobile Eco Tuning. If you haven't seen our video with Mobile Eco Tuning, where we have set up as an agent so we can remap some of our own stuff and put cars back to standard if we're worried they got maps and stuff like that. then check that out. It's quite funny really, other people saying you'll ruin your business if you do that sort of stuff. This is exactly what Dave does, and this is the type of car they're swapping out of because they're getting something else, newer. And he's very much, put it in sport mode, do launch control, do all this sort of stuff. And honestly, I don't have any idea how any of this works. And the last thing I want to do is wrap a 70 grand car around a lamppost or something. But we will try it out. Just normal driving. It's got a really nice virtual cockpit, so no gauges, just a big screen across the centre here. You said there's a diamond button, you press that. Oh, it's not even a button, is it? It's just a... So maybe we've got to put it in... We are, oh, apparently we are in Sports Plus and we're in a lowered mode. I think these are 600 horsepower equivalent. Broken clip on the sun visor there, so I think we'll have to order one of those. Not the end of the world, but when you're spending 70 grand on a car, or I think 68 this is... no, sorry, that I'm completely a lie. It's not that much. It's going to be about 58, so 60,000-ish, not 70. It's got a turbo... See, I was getting confused. We were just talking about this. I was talking to Si of Mobile Eco Tuning, and I kind of went back and said, you know, they said they wanted to do this. Did we want to do it on a sailor return? And I went back and said, it's going to be about 58 grand on a forecourt. And he was like, no, it should be 70 because it's the Turbo S. It isn't. It's just got a Turbo S badge on the back. And Dave was just telling us the story. The reason it's got... What is that? It's making like a... That's interesting. It's definitely got a bit of something going on, which we will have to check out when we get back. Either way, he's telling us a story. When the guy spec'd this from new, he had asked them to have no badges on the back, and they said, oh, it's going to cost you 400 quid to debadge it, but it's free to have a badge on. I said, in fact, you can have whatever badge you want, and that's free, but to take one off, it's 400 quid. He said, well, if it's free to have any badge, I'll have the Turbo S one. That's why it's got Turbo S. So we were confused. This would be 70 grand if it was a Turbo S, but it's not. It's the 4S. Electric sports sound on. Ooh. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? I'm still worried about what that... I can't tell if it's still there or not. That kind of noise. So we were in Sports Plus then. I think it stopped, to be fair, but I'm glad that we had the camera on, because the last thing you want to do is take someone's 60 grand car and instantly have problems. You don't want to be blamed for it, do you? Which I'm sure they wouldn't, but... Holy hell! That's quite cool with the sounds, actually. I didn't know they did it. Oh, there is still a bit of a... We might just have a stone in a tyre or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to check it out. Dave was insistent that I do a launch, but I think what we'll do is we'll get this car back cleaned up, prepped and whatever, and then we'll do a separate video on it. But let's just do like a 30 to 60 drag quickly. Well, that was it. And yeah, I was a bit better prepared for it than I was in the Tesla Model 3 Performance, where it like literally made me feel like my stomach was going to cut out my eyes. I don't know why you turn that sport sound off. I quite like that. You feel like you're in a... Makes me think of the Carrera Cup tell was racing. That sound. Let's put it in normal. Hear a stone. Thank God for that. I genuinely was worried about what that could have been, an awkward conversation we'll have to have. But hopefully you can hear that as well. We'll definitely hear it as we go over this bridge here. Well, I hope it's a stone, not a nail or something. This is a serious bit of kit. I like it a lot. Right, see you back at the garage.
Sounds like something like Tron.
It's pretty cool in here. It's very nice, I like. You have to ask Dan how fast it looked.
Oh, rapid. Like, he literally just pulled away from a, like when we were in the little village next to us, put his foot down for all of a few feet, and it's just like, oh, it's gone. I hadn't even started pulling away yet myself. Like, oh. But, has his Porsche got a bin? Because this has got a built-in bin, which is amazing. It's not a Porsche though. Have you seen the brakes?
Yeah.
Like mirrors.
Very fancy.
Some lovely footage here of me accelerating very quickly but well within the speed limits. I need to figure out actually. I started to poop myself a little bit because I got like, hey, have a look at these mirrored discs. Sorry, ADHD. We looked at those before in the other video, but hello. I started to panic because I only got like a mile up the road and started making like a and oh, what's happened? What is it? Is it? Oh, I wonder if a weight's come off the wheel for a start. So I wonder if that's got stuck to something. Because then I was driving along, put the window down, I could hear. I thought it was a bit like having a stone stuck in the tyre, which I think it may well be, or it could be that a wheel weight's come off because I've just had the wheels refurbished and it's stuck somewhere, just going around. Maybe it didn't feel unbalanced, but sounded it. Put the sports noise on, so it's a cross between like Tron, like you said, and being in a racing car. Very cool. I think we should probably lock it inside.
Quicker than the air tester.
Well, that'll give you a good view.
I think it is, yeah. Yeah.
In the showroom this evening.
Although I think they're a similar sort of power, like 600 ish. Oh, the engine's just cut in.
Oh, yeah, it's hybrid.
I don't. What am I saying? Is it quicker than a Tesla?
Power,
Yeah. Certainly a lot sportier, nicer. I'd have that.
So,
Is it 3 times more expensive? Yes, it is, but still. Probably bring this in next. Need a lot of work.
you just want an excuse to drive it again.
Feel like.
Do you want to drive it? Here, you drive it. I'll film you. Swap roles for a day. Let me see how long it takes you to figure out where the gear selector is and how you get it to go.
Right then. On button? Or is that just for the radio?
I think it's just for the radio, mate.
Oh. Oh, it's there. That's weird. But, on button.
I don't think I even pressed that, to be honest.
Oh, is it on, I'm guessing?
That's it, isn't it?
That's neutral. Let's drive. Vehicle can roll away.
We need to put, shut the door. Let's have a look at that wheel. Whoa, yeah, stop. Turn. Roll it back a bit. Right, stop there, turn hard left. What a bastard. What an absolute bastard. Oh well, we can get that solved. There's a great big nut in it.
Oh, really?
Or a bolt, I should say. Right through the tyre. No wonder I could feel something going on, but at least we know that's what it is. 600 odd horsepower sounds like these days. What? Don't worry, I'm not talking to you.
Brakes are squeaky.
Only 4.
4.
Yeah. Jag, after our little mishap. Kia, what else? Freelander, white Freelander, Mark's cleaning. The Qashqai, chap's not seen it yet. He was a bit wary about putting a reserve on. I said if you don't reserve it, I will sell it probably. So he put a reserve on it, but I'm pretty sure he's going to like it because it is very nice. And the hybrid RAV4. So should hopefully all be smooth sailing. They're all coming at different times, but never quite works out like that. I'm just trying to find out what the range is. I don't suppose you know anything about that Taycan, do you? Well, there's our car. Look at that. It's just booked up. Fair price already. Bloody thing. But yeah, I don't know what the range is. I don't know if it's a long range. Oh, there we go. 318 mile range. So it is the extended range one. It's awesome, isn't it? I mean, have you looked at the discs on it, the brake discs?
Yeah. I saw them at Mobile Eco.
I got smaller mirrors than that. You know what I mean? You can see a face in it. Free road tax as well. Right, I'm going to do a video.
Right then, Saturday, end of week. This is actually coming from the future because I wasn't here this Saturday. I was away in, I want to say Valchurch. I don't know if that's Wales or Hereford, but it's on that border, not far from Ross on Wye, because I went there on the way home and went to Bowen's garage. Theo, who came down previously, went and checked out his garage. So, best car bought, best car sold probably isn't going to happen this week because I just can't remember. That was over a week ago. So when you see this video, when it comes out on a Saturday, then normally it's been filmed a week ago. So if there's ever any confusion, it's a week behind. Toby tells me it's a very long episode anyway. And Toby also always puts this plant right behind me. So then I start moving and hitting it. It's not normally here, it's normally in that corner, but it looks better for his shots. It's nice, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, that would be it for this week. Yeah, Toby said it's already an hour and 20 long, so I won't take up any more of your precious time. Just thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, that really helped me out. Don't forget to subscribe. We're getting pretty close to giving away this. Look at that. I sit it here sometimes and just look at it because I'm tempted to not to just take it. That would be unfair, but maybe get one day. And don't forget that our Cayenne raffle is still going. You can still win that for £2. Just spoken today to the chap who won what was it? A Harley Davidson, Gary Walker, but he's moving to somewhere. I can't remember what I said. Was it Portugal? Turkey. Moving to Turkey, apparently. So he's not going to be able to ride it. So he was asking if there was a cash alternative. There wasn't, but maybe we'll... Let me know in the comments if you want to see me raffle that again. It wasn't the most popular competition, but maybe in the spring when the sun's coming out again. Let me know. There's going to be a very good dealer chat podcast on the Shifting Metal 2.0 channel tomorrow with Sheikh Hassan. I've actually done that today as far as this is in real time. So I can tell you that'll be out. Really interesting guy, built from a few cars out of a bedroom at someone else's house to having 300-400 cars in a car supermarket in East Sussex. And some of the numbers he's talking about when he's talking about selling 200 cars a month, I can't remember what he said his Auto Trader bill was. I think he said it was like 38 grand a month, £38,000 a month. Incredible. So yeah, some really interesting stuff there. Again, just having a really good conversation. So make sure you check that out tomorrow at 8 AM. That really is it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye bye.